Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Kedge London. What was that? Weird. So yeah, welcome to my channel. If you're new, yeah, I'm Kedge, aka Kedge London, aka Kedge. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd do a get ready with me today, since I've never actually put one out there on my channel. I've recorded one before, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I thought no, I won't put it up. But yeah, I thought okay, first video of the year, let me come out of my comfort zone, do something that I've never done before. So I thought I need to get ready with me. So without talking too much, because I talk a lot, let's just get into it. So yeah, guys, 2017 is over. Hallelujah. Happy New Year, guys. By the way, Happy New Year. I hope you guys all enjoyed your New Year's. Hope you spent it with family and just had fun. If you went to church, I hope you felt good about the New Year. If you guys went back to the club, I hope you guys turned all the way up. Yeah, 2017, guys, for me, on the last day of church, on the last day of the year at church, I was so happy. I don't know if it was just me, but I was so happy that 2017 was over. 2017 for me, guys, let me know how it was for you, because for me, the whole year was a bag of trash. Last year, I feel like from January to March, it was fine. It was just whatever. Then, when it got to, I think, about March, that's when things started to go a bit downhill. But I feel like I don't know how to explain it. Things didn't necessarily start to go downhill, but you know, when you have a feeling that something bad is going to happen, I started to have these feelings of something bad was going to happen in 2017. It was going to happen. I didn't brine my face. I'm sorry. So yeah, I started having these feelings of I don't know, something is gonna happen and I'm not gonna be happy with it. And I was really towards January, towards the end of 2016, I started struggling with uni a bit, but it was nothing too overwhelming. I've never really struggled academically and stuff. It's always been don't get me wrong, I do find things difficult, but I've never struggled, found it hard to balance things, balance my academics and my life. I've never really experienced that before, but I started to experience that a lot, and then I started to experience it a lot towards the end of 2016, and I don't know, my grades were improving, everything was improving in terms of compared to the year before, but I don't know, I just started really struggling. And then when it got to March, February, March times, I really started to feel it, but still I wasn't really trying to let it affect me like that. But anyway, got to March, I started feeling something bad was gonna happen, and then it got to, nothing happened. I was still trying to go with the flow. Then I started struggling a lot financially. When around March times, I really started struggling a lot financially, just in terms of work. My hours got cut down, so I was making less than half. No, a little over half of what I would have made before. And as a uni student, it was just a lot. I still had my student loan and stuff, but I was trying to do other things with that money. So it's I had to rearrange the way that I lived my life. So I really started struggling financially around that period of time. Then, to make things even worse, where I used to work, it was a concession. The whole concession closed down. So basically, I didn't have a job. Again, I had to get a new job which didn't even pay as much as I got before, and yeah, it was just a disaster. To cut the long story short, financially it was a disaster. Relationally, started going downhill, like in terms of not even like personal relationships, like in terms of like friendships. It I really anything that could have gone wrong last year really did. Like, to basically cut the long story short, in terms of uni, that was just a big joke. Like a big joke. As a result of it, I'm not at uni. Like, I'm not in uni at the moment for now, but I will be returning in September. But yeah, like it was just a joke. Like, I remember on the crossover night, so December 31st going to January the 1st at church, when everybody shouted Happy New Year, I swear guys, I could have burst into tears. Like, I could have burst into actual tears. I was so relieved to be leaving that rubbish year behind. Like, it was just such a rubbish year to me. Like, a lot of the time I would just be asking God, like, what kind of, like, when is something actually good gonna happen to me? Like, literally, I remember the day that I came back from holiday. So imagine guys, I've just come back from holiday. The day after I've slept and woken up now thinking, okay, cool, let me, you know, start applying for new jobs, let me start doing this, let me start doing that. I get a call from uni telling me one kind of higgy-hagger story about, oh, you know, you might get kicked out, you need to do this, you need to do that, there's a problem here and there, and you need to appeal this situation, you can't finish, you can't do this, you can't. Like, it was just, like, the timing was just ridiculous for everything. When I thought that things were getting better, it just, like, I don't know, the devil wasn't really trying to give me a break at all, to be honest, last year. But all in all, even though last year was like really terrible for me, it started to get better towards like the end of the year. So right after my birthday, I would say that things started to get much, like, take a turn for the best. But yeah, all in all, to be honest, if I could wrap 2017 up in a nutshell and just say like how it was for me, I'd say that although it was like I didn't enjoy it at all, it was a huge learning experience for me, and I really did need to go through everything that I went through in 2017 because it just made me grow up so much. I feel like I've grown up so much mentally, like in just a couple of months, more than I have in all my 22 years of life. Like, 2017 was a huge wake up call, because like it's so easy as human beings to always want to assign blame to something and say that, oh, this wasn't my fault, or this, that and the other. But I feel like I definitely contribute to some of the other things. Like in terms of my finances, like I'm a big girl, I should know how to handle my finances. It should have still been on my mind that, okay, I need to learn how to, like, you know, save money, use my money wisely, you know, do stuff like that. But yeah, like I really learned that last year, because I literally had to stretch like small amounts of money over such long periods of time, because I didn't have a job, you know. It was just really difficult for me. But I just need to get used to making certain sacrifices. Like, it's not every time that I must go to certain things, or, you know, I must do certain things because I want to. I need to like learn how to like analyze my situation properly. So yeah, like I feel like last year humbled the shit out of me. Like, I was so used to working where I worked. I worked in a department store. I was friends with my manager. I was friends with most of my co-workers. I was so used to like doing stuff and getting away with it that I lost like my sense of working hard. Because don't get me wrong, like I don't want anyone out here to think that like I'm lazy or something. But like I just got so comfortable. I feel like, to round everything up, like last year I got so comfortable with just being comfortable that I lost the sense of like pushing myself. And I feel like when I look back, although like it's so easy to blame things on your situation, or blame things on like what you're going through, or blame the devil, or blame whatever, but I literally lost my, like I gave up so easily last year in terms of so many different things, and I was just so comfortable with my, like, just working my normal retail job, doing my normal hours. There's not saying there's anything wrong with retail, but you should still like know how to push yourself. And I can say for a fact that I was not pushing myself in any way, shape or form. If anything felt uncomfortable for me last year, I just literally stopped doing it. I just had that attitude of I cannot come and kill myself. That was me. That was my slogan last year. I should have made a t-shirt with those words on it. Like, that was me last year. Literally, I cannot come and kill myself. And sometimes, I'm not saying that you should kill yourself for certain things, but this year I feel like my mindset is so much more different. Like, I feel like I was so dumb last year let me not say dumb, but very naive to think that I could want to be comfortable and still be achieving my goals. I didn't even have goals last year, by the way, guys. This is so embarrassing for me to even say. I actually didn't have any goals last year. I was literally floating through the days, floating through the notions. It was only when I created my YouTube channel last year that I had goals, but even like so, I wasn't really like implementing or doing things in order for me to make things easier for myself to actually achieve those goals, if that makes sense. So I just had like, I remember I created my YouTube channel in March, and I remember I wanted to have at least 1,000 subscribers by, I think, September. That's very possible if I was putting in the work. I wasn't putting in the work. I wasn't doing promo. I didn't even know how to do the 30-second clips that you put onto like Snapchat or Instagram, but I wasn't like going out of my way to find out how to do that. But I would be so angry like that my subscribers weren't growing as fast as I wanted to. People after me were making YouTube channels and they were doing really well, like, you know, getting subscribers, and they were doing all this extra stuff, going to events and stuff, and that wasn't happening to me. But the thing is that I wasn't looking at the effort that they were putting like into stuff, and I feel like I was like victimizing myself because I went through things, but everyone does, because when you go through things, guys, when you go through things, that's when you will know who your friends are, the people who pray for you, the people who are helping you. I have friends that I'm so grateful for, the people that I have around me. When I literally couldn't pray for myself, I had people who I knew were praying for me. I had people who were helping me look for jobs, helping me update my CV when I was so depressed that I literally didn't want to do anything. I'll just stay at home all day. When I didn't want to do anything, I had friends that would literally drag me out of my house, come to my house and come and drag me, encourage me. Those are who you call your friends. They don't need to tell you. My friends don't need to tell me that they love me before I feel the love. Like, I know that I'm so happy that I went through what I went through, so that it made me realize so much. It just made me realize so much about the people around me, about myself, about what I need to do. Like, 2017 was a disaster, but it also was an eye-opener as well for me personally. And I know that a lot of people feel that same way, because in all honesty, I see things so much more differently now. Like, 2017 made me, like, I've always believed in God. Like, I've grown up in the church. I've never like come from I've never known anything else than like to go to church or anything like that. I've never questioned my religion. I've never like doubted the fact that God exists or anything. But last year, God showed me that He's real. He's real. Like, He actually showed me like that he exists, and you know, and I really felt his presence a lot last year, and my relationship with him, and just like spiritually, I've grown so much, like especially towards the end of 2017. Like I just experienced so much, and it just opened my eyes to see things so much more differently. One thing that I learned also is that it's okay to be selfish, in a sense. Like when I say that it's okay to focus on yourself, and you wanna like just focus on you and work on you, and not like worry about what other people are doing. There was a point in my life, maybe not 2017 per se, but like there was a time in my life where I was so focused on making others happy, doing things for other people. And let me tell you one thing about human beings is that human beings are like, they're just so funny, because you could be doing so much for a person and literally you will help them out of their mess, and once they get out of their mess, it could either go two ways. It could either be that, you know, they really appreciate you, help you when it gets to your point, because, you know, everyone goes through pretty much the same emotions, just at different times in their life. But there could be like other times when you help them get out of their situation. Once they've got out of their situation and they're all, you know, on top and feeling good about themselves and everything's all fine and dandy, they literally just dust their wings off, fly away, and you never hear from them again. I'm tired of that. Like this 2018, it's time for me to work on me and focus on me and those that I know, like that I know will not do that to me. Anybody got time to be helping others who don't give a damn about you, essentially? Like some of the things that I want to focus on this year, like I want to definitely focus on myself. I want to like be more goals orientated, because one thing that if I could change one thing about 2017 would be the fact that I didn't have any goals. Like I had like goals, but I didn't actually sit down and like plan things that I wanted to do for the whole year. That was just stupid. In terms of your life, especially when you get to a certain age, you need to plan out things for your life. Just because if things do go wrong, it's always easy for you. Like not easy, but it's easier for you to pick up where you left off. Whereas if you don't have a goal or something that you're aiming for, you're just going through the notions of things, and then when you do get knocked off the course of life, or when things happen to you, it's so hard for you to like rebalance yourself, refocus yourself, and just because you're aiming, what are you aiming for? Nothing. I didn't know where to, my mind was just like a whole blur. Like it was just like I just didn't know how to think, because I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. I was going to uni, but when uni was now out of the picture, okay, what do I do now, kind of thing. So I feel like it was really, really dangerous for me not to have goals. Do I even want to put on eyeliner? Nah, I can't bother. But yeah, I feel like, so this year, that was on the first, literally even before the first of the year, I already knew what I wanted to do. But I have this little book. I'll show you guys in my next video. But I remember I have this little book, notebook, diary thing, and it says 2018 great things are gonna happen. It's just a little planner for me, and I sat down and I planned everything. I have my 4 or 5 big goals for the end of the year, then I have my half-point goals, things that I want to achieve by halfway through the year, then I have my goals for each. I don't really believe in like New Year's resolutions, but one of the things that I really want to do this year is just read more and just educate myself on different topics. I just feel like this year is going to be such a good year. I feel really positive about it. It's been going well so far, but I'm just gonna try hard, so hard this year, not to give up even when things do get hard, because it will. Like, that's one thing that I also need to keep in mind. There are gonna be times where things do get difficult, but it's so important for me to focus, to keep praying even when times are good, when times are bad. Continue praying, continue asking for guidance from God, and to stay focused and to just keep like literally grinding through it. Like, don't give up, because I was so close to giving up last year when things got hard for me. But thank God for the family that I have and for the friends that I have. Very encouraging, because if I didn't, thank goodness what would have happened to me. This camera and the light is just making everything look way more lighter than it actually is. It's really getting on my tits. Another thing that I learned this year is that it's about like just like going back to the whole focusing on myself kind of thing. Is that just because like things work for somebody else doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. I feel like last year, like alongside having like literally no goals last year, I think I had like one goal last year, didn't achieve it, but anyway. So like especially because I didn't have goals for myself, so I was so focused on like trying to look at what other people were doing and then going from there. But just because something works for Amina doesn't mean that it's gonna work for Toyosi. That's just the way that it is. Like, and I didn't realize that at the time. I was always thinking that, oh yeah, if that person's doing it and they succeed, then it's gonna work for me. And that, like, when I should have just like gone back to like things that I knew that I was good at and then just focused on that and went from there. But I was so like, oh, okay, this person's doing this and it works for them and they're doing well, let me try that. And people were doing other things. I felt like I needed to do that as well for the money. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with this light in. I feel like this is okay, but the other light in was making it look really pale. But I'm just gonna spray my face one more time. Just let that settle in and just talk about things, you know, like a recap on last year and, you know, things that I've learned this year and what I'm gonna do differently this year in comparison to last year, where I might have gone wrong last year. Because, you know, it's so easy, I feel like as human beings it's so easy to blame things on your situation and to blame things on the devil and, oh, you know, this and the other. But a lot of the time, you know, there are things that we could have done to avoid certain situations. Like I said before, nothing in this world happens by accident. Everything is a reaction of something else, and for every action there's a consequence. So, you know, I just really hope that, you know, I just really wanted to make this video for people, you know, that maybe had a bad year last year. I don't want anyone to carry, you know, the negative vibes from last year into this year. I want everyone to go into this year with a fresh mind. Yeah, I just want people that have been through things to know that things do get better. Like, especially if you just pray, that even if you're not religious, that doesn't change the fact that God exists. So like, just pray to God. Like, He hears all our prayers and He answers them all. So, you know, just pray to Him and just trust in Him that He can change situations, because I never thought that my situation would change and my mindset would change the way that it has changed. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are other videos that you want me to make, if there's anything that you want me to discuss. I want this year, in terms of my YouTube, I want to discuss more things. I want to do more discussions. I want to talk about more things. If you have anything that you want to ask me, just leave me a comment down below and I'll reply to you. If you want any videos that you like, that you would want me to film this year for you, anything at all, just let me know. I will do them. And if you have asked me to do a video, I have not forgotten. I'm definitely gonna deliver. But yeah, just subscribe to my channel because I feel like you just should. Just the right thing to do if you haven't already. And don't forget to like and share this video, and I will see you all in the next one.